Hey, my name is Connie Landing. I'm a paramedic with Gold Cross EMS.
My name's Marc Aloan. I'm an EMT intermediate with Gold Cross EMS.
On the morning of May 27th in 2012, we were dispatched to a miscarriage for a 6 weeks pregnant female. When we got there, the mother was in her 6 months of pregnancy. As we approached the scene, the baby, we could see the baby was still attached with the placenta and the umbilical cord, and she was laying on the floor wrapped up in a huge comforter, and the baby's head was about the size of a tennis ball. She was gray and purple. I looked at Mark and said, uh-oh, go back and get the rest of our equipment.
I grabbed our OB kit, which is what we use to deliver babies in the field. I got on the radio and screamed for some help pretty fast, got us another ambulance and a fire truck on the way because we realized now we had 2 patients and the mom wasn't exactly with it to know what was going on, and the baby needed to go. So that was my mission, is equipment and get some more help over there so we could get to the hospital.
Mom was only 6 months pregnant. This was her 2nd child. She wouldn't talk to us, wouldn't give us any information. What we could get, we got from grandmother.
She had actually done some rescue breathing before we got there, which was probably the reason we were able to do what we did, because the grandmother was thinking and listening to the dispatchers on 911.
So we began CPR. Mark came back with the OB kit, and we went through the process of suctioning and tying the umbilical cord and clamping it and cutting it. As soon as backup got there, we left Mom with the other unit, and we went down and got in the unit. I took a fireman in, Mark drove us, and off to the hospital we went. We delivered her at the ER. They pretty much said everything was going fine. There was nothing, interventions for them to do. They called the NICU team down from upstairs, the neonatal ICU team. And we went back later that day and checked on her, and they said the only thing that they had a complaint was she was cold, or her temp was a little low. So other than that, she was still hanging in. A month later, I checked back on her, and she was in NICU, and she had just very basic equipment. She had an IV for the feedings, and she had O2 on, but only at 2 liters. But they said she was holding it her own. She was doing good.
Like about 2 months later, we worked together again, and we tried to drive by to check on her, but the house was abandoned, so we don't know where they went to or what she's doing. But
Would
last
love
we knew.
to know.